You don't want no problems with me. Hey, hey, oh, oh, oh. Is up, gems? So this video is kind of personal. Lately I've been doing like a lot of little personal videos, giving them to y'all and stuff like that, but this one is like just say no. That's the only reason I can think of it. Like dare about drugs, dare to stay against drugs and stuff, but it's just say no. And this is not about drugs. This boils down to family, friends. The sad thing is I don't ever have to say no to clients or to strangers or to something, you know. This meme right here that I saw on yesterday, it just kind of really spoke to like where I'm at right now in my life, transitioning. And it's not just because I turned 35, so let me not say that. Like, I typically get stressed because I'm the type of person that I will take on, it relates to like where I'm at, just in all honesty, because I find myself really getting stressed or taking on other people's problems because I love to help people. You're my friend, you're my family member, whatever. It's hard for me to say no and not give an explanation. Like a lot of times, especially by my family, I'll feel guilted into not being able to say no. Like if it's their opinion and they feel I should do this, or feel, you know, like if it's beneficial to them but it's not really beneficial to me and I say no, it's never accepted. Like I always have to come back with an explanation of why I said no. Understand? So it kind of comes down to the point where you just feel like, why is no never enough? And it would stop so many unnecessary things, like unnecessary arguments, I'm the type of person like stuff just builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up until I just let it, you know, pretty much explode on you. But sometimes it's okay. Like it's the best thing to do for yourself. Like for me, I'm learning saying no has been the best thing for me because I overexert myself. I'll try to help my friends when I know it's not convenient for me, when I know it's going to put extra strain on not only myself, my husband, and my children. I'll try to go the extra mile for my family, you know, just because it's something they want to do or something they like to do or whatever. But what if I really don't like it? What if it's not even that? What if it's just like I'm not feeling it at that time? What if it's I want to take this time for like me and my kids or me and my husband, or I don't know. I guess with the holidays coming up, I really just felt, I went back and forth on making this video because I felt like, you know, a lot of people feel pressure like you have to go spend time with relatives, or like you have to go do something just because it's the holiday. But if you don't see their ass 365 days out the year and that's the only time you see them, now I'm not saying like don't be around your family. I'm a big family person. But if it's some type of tension or some type of stuff, don't be fooled and bamboozled in thinking that once you get there, these things are not going to come up, or even you just have to be fake and phony. Like I'm not a fake and phony person. If you disrespect me and I'm disrespected by something that you did and you continue to disrespect me in your approach, nothing about that makes me want to be around you. Whether you're my friend, whether you're my family member, a co-worker, whatever, nothing makes me want to be around you. So typically how I'm learning to deal with that, which in the past I've done before, I'll go sit and I'll talk or whatever. And like I said, I just feel like it's fake and phony, just being for real. But at the end of the day, that's your family and you only have one family. But just because they're your family or just because they're supposed to be your close friend, can be 5 years, 15 years, 20 years plus, I don't care, does not mean to allow people to stress you, to take advantage of you, to always, you know, take, and never give. It has to be two ways. Like it has to be reciprocated, and that all boils down to love. So what I'm telling you guys is, first and foremost, love yourself. You have to love yourself, because if nobody else knows anything about you, one thing they'll respect about you is the fact that you love yourself. Because if you love yourself, other people have to love you. If your energy is positive, other people have to give back a positive vibes. Like everything has to be good. If you keep taking on other people's problems, all they call you for is like, girl, this is going on, and girl, and I'm so sad, and I'm so this, and I'm so that, and you always fucking helping them. You always sitting there listening. They don't never, ever, ever ask like, hey, let me stop. What's going on with you today? Are you okay? Like, has everything been going on in your life? Now, I'm not telling you to go and tell all your business. That's not what I said. But sometimes it's okay to allow people to ask you if you need help, or how are you doing, or things like that, and give a truthful but general answer. Like, I'm very private, so I'm not just about to sit there and just open up with my business to everybody. But if I have that one person that I feel I can trust, then definitely I'm going to talk to them. Now, ultimately, I just talk to my husband, and then he'd be sitting there like, and then I have to ask him like, are you okay? You know, but, you know, I have that good girlfriend that I talk to, you know, that I go to for everything. And she has always, always, always been the same for me. And I also have had, if y'all follow me on my channel, I have had several, probably about 3. Because my circle has always been close-knit, like one-handed. You know, I don't do 2 hands. Associates, hey, one friends, nah, you know. So I've had people that, you know, had surrounded themselves around me because, of course, being a preacher's kid, I always read my Bible. I'm always grounded in the Word of God. And so, you know, they feel off of that, and they come to me for advice, or come to me for things that sometimes I've even had to tell them like, hey, I am not Jesus. I did not part the Red Sea. I did not walk on water. I didn't turn water to wine. I'm human, flesh of my flesh, bones of my bones, but I am not the ultimate almighty. Back, give me 100 feet. I feel like, whew. See how I felt stressed in that? That's because I started remembering all they baggage that they brought. Because you have to be realistic, y'all. I do believe in spirits trying to transfer. And I do believe that people can transfer their energy onto you. So if somebody's always coming to you and they always having issues, always having man problems, always having this, what the hell you think about to happen? You're going to start having the same things because you're carrying their weight. And how can you be happy and really, really love somebody, you know, whether this is your friend or family member, and not take on their issues? So sometimes it's okay to say, hey, no, not today. No, I can't help you. I'm in a different place right now and I'm doing this, but I will pray for you. It's okay to say that. You shouldn't feel pressured that you have to help them. They don't have food in their house and you done bought them food 100 times and they don't have food again. Guess what? It's okay to say no. Like, I was helping I shouldn't say helping, my neighbors. Prime example, kept coming. They come and they still come. I kid y'all not, still come knocking. Can we borrow some milk? Can we borrow barbecue sauce? Hey, do you have some seasoning? Hey, do you have some medicine? She got a headache. Like, really? And at first, me, even though I felt uncomfortable with it, I was just like, you know what? I would want somebody to do it if it was my mom or my sister or myself. But the truth is, my damn mama and my sister and myself all were raised like, you don't go knocking at people's door asking for stuff. You don't go bothering people. If you don't have it, damn it, you don't have it, right? So I had to let them know, like, hey, no. And had to stop there. And it's sad because they were sending their children to ask. So you don't want to be disrespectful to a little child. You have to, all I'm saying is, y'all, it's okay. It's okay. Raven, it's okay. Like, I'm saying no. And I'm in a different place. And I don't give a damn if you, my mama, my daddy, my grandmother, my sister, my brother, my BFF, my BF, my husband, Harper the dog, Adam the cat. If I'm not feeling it, if I just feel like it's going to stress me out or bring unnecessary pressure or anything, my answer is no. And you know why? Because I don't owe you a damn excuse. That's just how I feel. I'm just saying. So all I'm going to tell y'all is apply this to your everyday life. Apply this to, you know, the holiday season that's coming up. Be sure, like, spend time with your family. But if they trying to make, like, if you know you ain't the best cook, or you know you the one that cook every year, and they just be like, oh, we coming to your house for Thanksgiving, and you know damn well they not bringing any food, say no. It's okay. And if they ask why, just be like, because I said no. You know, I help me to help you. And then when I help you, you help me. Y'all always laugh when I do this, when I get up close and personal. Help me to help you. Let's learn together. Let's learn together to say no. Bye.